Do not look at me.
You got special prizes, you said?
Special prize. It's not. Well, it's a surprise. It's a prize.
Okay.
It's a prize. I'm not going to give it to you right now.
Well,
We'll wait for it.
wait, you told me don't look.
Well, I had it in my hands. I literally just walked past it, and I grabbed it,
Okay.
and I didn't have time. I didn't have my snack satchel today, so I don't have a purse to put everything in.
You're not going to give it... Okay, you're not going to give it to me now?
I'm not gonna give it to you now. It's not
That's
time.
fine. That's
It's not
fine.
time. Is it really time?
How you doing?
We'll
How'd it
do
go?
this out. I feel good. I feel good.
TV's done,
Really
get
great.
fits done.
TV's done. Look at this. Yeah, I got fit.
Yeah, you got real cash.
I did some
casual.
push-ups. You want to feel?
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feels like you did
Yeah.
some push-ups.
Look at that pump.
Yeah, good for you.
Feel real good. And I got my donies and
And you're all set and ready to go.
good to go. I cannot believe I was on my way here,
Yeah.
and I generally go one route because we're creatures of habit.
Don't you dare tell me you saw a guy walk through a door again.
Oh my no!
With his brown
that was
shoes?
a good. I forgot about that story.
Oh,
People have been asking you about that story, haven't they?
Yeah.
No, this is
guy
no,
with brown shoes.
no. But I thought to myself, wait a minute. There might be a thing in my car that I want to grab, just a little itty bitty thing for this. And I was like, Derek's in a rush, but I decided to turn around and go.
You
Followed
did?
my gut.
Oh.
Follow your gut, friends. And on my way to the car to get my little tiny surprise, I came across 2 other major discoveries.
Wow.
So, and that's what I have, and that's what I can't.
Good for you.
Whew! What a day, everybody.
I'm happy for you. You
Wow.
got your donuts. You got your
Got
cold
my
coffee.
donuts,
Here
yep.
we go. Welcome, everybody, to the show we call the After Party. It is our podcast-style show where we, I don't know, we just have a podcast.
Yeah.
People are saying, like, the Weatherboys need a podcast. And we say, well, we do, in a way, have a podcast because
Yeah.
we do this, where we talk about everything that happened for the story that we just did.
Yep.
Extra videos, extra pictures, extra stories.
Oh,
So, yeah, that's where. Welcome to
That's it.
where we're recapping the eclipse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So this has been a big week for us.
Huge week. This could be recapped for some time. This could also be a recap of the Tigers home opener.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
Dude, it has been crazy.
been
with
a
all
lot.
these live hits.
A lot happening. But this is one. This is
Where
one
do
to
you want
recap.
Where do you want to start? You want to start with Tigers or you want to start with Eclipse? I don't have anything for Tigers. I just have Eclipse.
No, I just want to live in that moment forever.
I know.
Still got road rash on my butt.
You
My butt
do?
cheek, my right butt cheek, top right butt cheek, a little bit of a bruise.
If you don't know what Alan's talking about, on opening day, they sent us out to do some live shots. Well, they sent me out to do some live shots
Yes.
with crowds and tailgaters. And who shows up to surprise me? This guy
Right here. Yeah.
shows up in his rollerblades, suit, and a helmet. And there's this tailgating group that they like launch with like a catapult. They launch beers in the sky and
Trebuchet.
It's a trebuchet technically. And well, I wasn't sure if people knew what a trebuchet was.
Well, don't disrespect the trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
That's like somebody walking up to you and they're like, I don't know if you're Derek or Alan, so I'm gonna pick one
Did you know that a trebuchet is more efficient and stronger than a catapult?
for sure. 9,400 cubic square pounds per inch.
20 pounds per inch, yeah. Do you know why it's more efficient and better than a catapult?
Trajectory.
Physics,
Physics,
yeah. It's
yeah.
the physics. It's because a catapult is just like this and it goes fink. But a trebuchet has a sling and it kind of wraps around and it uses its own force.
So it's better
propel it.
because it's better.
It's better because it uses physics to transfer energy from potential energy to kinetic energy.
Catapult use biology.
No, but a catapult is not
it
physically
also-
as efficient. So you're welcome for that.
I appreciate that.
Anyways, so I went out. I caught one. Alan was in his rollerblades.
He caught, first of all.
Mine was pretty
No,
impressive.
yours was very impressive. There's a sweet woman, Marge, who was down there because there's throngs of people, and so you try to carve out space to do the trebuchet. Don't yawn.
I wasn't.
Don't
I wasn't.
yawn. We want them to watch us, and you're yawning. Give me some fake enthusiasm.
It's been a long week.
And so this kind woman went to try to catch the beer, as Derek's momentum is carrying him into the beer, and he snatched that beer right out of her hands. And you did a very good job of it. And you were kind and
I saw it out of the corner of my eye,
Yeah.
and I was like, I think I'm going to have a collision. And then I was also like, this beer might hit this lady in the face.
could hit her in the face. You could have knocked her over. That would have not been a good look.
So I caught it, and then Alan, in his rollerblades, shows up, and I said, do you think you can do it in your rollerblades? Nobody's ever... First off, only like 2 people caught a beer the entire day, the guy said.
Right, your catch was marvelous enough.
Yeah, he said that was the best catch of the day until
was.
20 seconds later.
It was.
When he goes out on his rollerblades, and he's going, and as he's rolling, the beer can is coming. He has to lean back for it. He falls on his butt, and catches the beer.
Can't we just like do one of those things where we go stop and then insert it into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Stop.
I would like get ready so then you're ready to be able to catch the beer and then get your glove right near it.
So I'm the guy that maybe doesn't need the advice. Good luck, Derek.
No, not yet. No.
How's that MCL gonna hold up? He got it! And the crowd goes wild!
Derek is just really good at this.
Nice job. That was fantastic. Do you think you could do it with those skates on? No. Be careful. Try. Well, you've got a backpack, a suit, skates. Now you're good up here. And I've got the heart of a Weatherboy. We don't back down.
1, let's go!
That was one of the best catches I've ever seen.
That was incredible.
That was electric.
The baseball game is going to be a letdown. Now, what could possibly happen on the field to top that? To do it on skates and to do it while you're going down? That was strong.
The Weatherboys.
Okay, so now they saw it.
Yeah.
It's way better that way.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think we should have done that right off the bat.
Because we should do it. Because Matt Phillips, our guy, our
Yeah.
third tripod, put together that, and he did a phenomenal job of
Should
it.
we show it to him one more time?
Yeah.
Stop.
I would like get ready so then you're ready to be able to catch the beer and then get your glove right near it.
So I'm the guy that maybe doesn't need the advice. Good luck, Derek.
No, not yet. No.
How's that MCL gonna hold up? He got it! And the crowd goes wild!
Derek is just really good at this.
Nice job. That was fantastic. Do you think you could do it with those skates on? No. Be careful. Try. Well, you've got a backpack, a suit, skates. Now you're good up here. And I've got the heart of a Weatherboy. We don't back down.
1, let's go!
That was one of the best catches I've ever seen.
That was incredible.
That was electric.
The baseball game is going to be a letdown. Now, what could possibly happen on the field to top that? To do it on skates and to do it while you're going down? That was strong.
The Weatherboys.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. That was
Yeah,
great. All right,
so-
so that kind of recaps opening day. So now, Monday was the eclipse, and Alan and I, the Weatherboys, went down to Toledo, into the path of totality, to do live news all day long, including a almost 2-hour straight live show during the moment of totality.
Have you ever had a better time in Ohio?
No,
Have you ever had a better time in Toledo?
no,
Best time.
best time.
Best time. And I lived in Ohio.
It was the setting could not have been better.
No.
Like when we pulled up in our cars, so we left it. We were very worried about a lot of things that day. Leading up to that day, we were very worried about traffic. We were very worried about the weather.
Yep.
And it started looking like we were good on the weather, and then but we were still worried about traffic. So we left very early in the morning. We left at 8:45. Got down there at 10.
Yeah,
It wasn't
normal
bad.
time. No, traffic was not bad.
Traffic was not rough. But when we pulled in, I looked around at the setting, and I was like, this is literally the best space we could be.
It was a fantastic
It was
space.
perfect.
And I want to back it up for a minute because the drive down, there were Eclipse groupies honking at us. Yeah. I was like, yeah, this is good. This feels great.
So this is Matt Phillips on the drive down.
What a guy.
Oh yeah, shoot, sorry. That's edited that way on purpose. I forgot this is multiple photos edited to. Anyways, there we are. So I'm with Matt shooting Matt, and Alan is in that other car.
Oh, that's me in the car. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
we took 2 cars. So I wanted to show this was our drive down. Everything was good.
And I was in the other one for one of our live shots.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get a chance to see this.
To see, okay.
I had a whole plan because we have a live shot and we're in 2 different cars and Derek's like, all right, I'm gonna take the thing and then we're gonna
There's a
shoot you in the
camera on
window.
top of the car, and I could shoot Alan's car, and so he was gonna hold up
signs, and we love Love Actually.
Yes, we do.
And
love
there's that
Love
scene
Actually.
where the guy shows up to his best
I know,
friend's wife.
yes.
And so I did this for Derek.
Okay, hold on. Let's do it big.
Make it big.
All right. Weather boys, don't
But you can guess where this is going.
back down.
Down.
I love you, Derek.
So I had a whole thing. My handwriting
Well
is not
done.
good. I was trying to write it all down.
Well done.
But then we get to the moment, and me and Brian, my driver and photog, who's with me, and he's like, I don't think they're gonna see that. It's gonna be too small, and it didn't work. And I didn't even try because I knew it wouldn't work. But thankfully, it saw the light of day.
You got one. You had one thing that made it. It just said like, "Hi, Derek."
Hi, Derek. Hi,
Yeah.
Derek. I love you.
I love you. Something like that. So we're driving down. I'm trying to see if we got any other pictures. Oh no! Here's what I want to do. So this is from when we were. This is when we got there.
Okay.
Oh, man, I gotta stop doing that. That is.
The color bars look nice.
Well, the color bars, editor Aaron put the color bars in between photos because I gave him a bunch of photos. I said, can you put these all in? He put them in a sequence and he put color bars. He did what he was supposed to do. But the viewer at home is going to think it was a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's supposed
Seems
to be
like a
like that.
mistake.
There we got there. People starting to show up. Here is, here's the age. So like when we first got there, there's like, can you hear it?
Right foot too strong. Left foot too strong. Slide to the left. Slide.
Okay, so
so good.
there was a DJ.
Yeah.
There were like a sitting area. There's like an entire craft area with experiments for kids.
Like, I mean,
there were
6 individual crafts with
Yeah.
real, legitimate, like, products that you can make.
Let's go to work.
So also bubbles. Look at this. Look at this. I did this with my phone. Wasn't that cool? And then the bubble. So here's the whole craft area. So like, they're doing bubble stuff. They're doing rocket stuff.
Yeah.
They had a whole merchandise area. Did you get a chance to go over here and take a look at this?
Not the merchandise.
Look at this.
No.
Toledo Eclipse. The tagline was you want to be in the dark, or
That's great.
yeah, it was
That's
something
great.
like don't get left not in the dark. That's what it was.
Okay.
Don't get left not in the dark.
A little wordy.
But you get it? Like,
I get it.
don't get left in the dark.
Right.
Don't get left not in the dark.
Right,
You
right,
want to
right.
be in the dark.
You want to be in the dark.
Do you understand?
I get
Because
it.
totality is dark.
Do you ever see The Wonders?
So the moon goes
You ever
over the sun.
I understand.
You get it?
It's
Yeah.
just one. Yeah, I get it. I don't know about it though. Is this where we talk about our merch or no? Should we save that for later?
No. Let's do it now.
Well, our merch should have been in there.
Our merch should have been in it. So our merch. Hold on. Let me go back to try to show. Okay, I'm just gonna guess. Wait. There we go. Okay.
These shirts, Christina Larson,
Oh.
director extraordinaire, crafty gal.
Christina
Happy
freaking
Hookers.
Larson.
Happy Hookers is the name of her company.
Say what?
Yeah, because they hook in crochet,
Yeah, crochet.
knitting. They have hooks.
Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter,
I
guys.
don't know what you're thinking.
Happy
Yeah.
hookers.
They're happy as they
crochet.
work. And she does all kinds of craftsy stuff. She's at that Renaissance Festival, always selling stuff. She makes most of our Weatherboys stuff for
She's
us.
so nice to us.
And
we love her.
We got these that morning, and boy, I'll tell you what, I knew they were really great shirts.
Yeah. You can see, should I show this one? Here, let me show this one
Yeah,
so
show
people
that,
can
yeah.
see this. So, so those right there, those Weatherboys Sunshine.
But the people, you dear sweet people, I mean, I've never had such a hot commodity in my life.
People were coming up to us asking where they can buy the shirts.
Where they can buy the shirts.
When we explained to them that these are not official Eclipse shirts, they said, well, can we buy yours off of you?
And then when we said no, they tried to rip it off.
Yeah.
And I said, oh.
Got a great video of that. You got to listen to this. This is just listen. My microphone is off. There's nothing to listen.
Wait, they can't even hear it? I thought they were hearing it.
No, they can't hear it. I'm an idiot. I can explain what's happening here.
Wait a minute.
So let me explain it. So she walks up and she says, where do I get your shirt? And Alan says, this shirt. And she says, yeah, I want to buy it off you. And he says, how much? And she says, I'll give you $200 for your shirt.
$200. And you know she has money because she's a college student and they have loans.
They have tons of loan money. Just thousands, tens of thousands of dollars of loan money.
Just to buy shirts with.
They were, yeah, it was.
We wouldn't sell it though. Those shirts are special.
Yeah, we got to keep them.
We should have made more.
But just the story is, people wanted to buy the shirts off of our back to the tune of $200, and then you guys got home. You and Brian got home, and somebody at the parking lot asked
3 people at the gas station.
Asked if they could buy the shirt
They
off
wanted
of you.
shirts. Yeah.
Everything culminated, by the way, in the moment of totality.
Our
and
shot
so
is now what viewers are
I'm just
seeing
gonna
on their
I'm just gonna let this moment
screens,
play.
TV screens.
I still
Those
want us to
orange
talk about
colors
it,
that you
but
see are due to the
I'll turn
hydrogen
volume
atom.
down. While we're doing the dumb conversation we have, watch us in the video. because it is amazing. This is what I keep showing people. This is amazing how dark it gets when it's full totality.
100%.
It's straight up nighttime for 2 minutes, 1 minute 56 seconds, and then the light comes back, and I just think it's incredible.
It is astounding. Even when I was there, I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Until I saw. I mean, I understood, but then when you watch it, you're like, oh wow, it was dark.
Well, there were weird things. This is what I keep trying to explain to people that.
And I'm like, this is.
You understand, like we understand the science behind what is happening during the eclipse, but the crazy part about it is, even though you understand it, it still confuses you to the tune of, at one point you said to me, it's just disappointing that all these clouds are rolling in.
Right.
And I said, what clouds are you talking about?
Right.
And you said, well, it's getting, like you can tell
For
the
sure.
clouds are coming because it's getting darker. And I said, Alan, it's getting darker because the sun is being covered up by the moon. And it was like, what?
No, what? That's not. It's not that dramatic.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But the same thing happened to me. If you look at this, the eclipse right here, those red, they're
Red
not
dots?
Yeah, the red on the sides of it. They're not technically flares. I think they're plasma ejections.
Yeah.
But I looked at that and I said, "What's that red dot?" And you said, "You know what that red dot is? Like we've been researching this for weeks. That is that is essentially like a solar flare,
Right?
But a CME. But I was like, oh my god, yeah, of course that's what it is. I know that, but your brain tricks you when you're doing
Well,
it.
and also it's all real time, because I think the first time we talked about it, I was like, no, I think that's a Bailey's bead. We're like, no, it's not. You can't see the Bailey's beads. I mean, once they're done, that's when you take the glasses off. So
Correct.
that's not what that is.
No, so it was just it was a
It's
wild
all happening in real time.
See, look how dark it gets. Yeah, it's so wild. You understand it. At one point, you looked up and you said, "There's a bat flying around."
Something flew.
I
I don't
think
know
it was a
what
bat.
it was. There was a thing. There was a bat-like creature.
Carl said there was going to be bats flying around.
Then there was a bat.
And then
I saw that
you
bat.
said, "I saw it." Look, I mean, it's crazy. Matt, and kudos to Matt, because as a photographer, you are taught to adjust for light. And so he
Right.
probably so badly wanted to adjust for light.
Oh,
but,
sure.
But
Right,
it
right,
not being light was
That was
a
it.
huge part of it.
Yeah.
So in order to see this evolution of it being light and then transitioning down to dark and then coming back, it's just so crazy.
And it just like you don't ever look at the sun, because we don't look at the sun. We don't realize how small it is in the sky,
Yeah,
not
right.
in real life. You know what I mean? Because it envelops such a large part of the sky, and then it just reminds you that like we're at the mercy, the whim and mercy of this thing.
It's wild. Yeah, you're right.
We would be nothing without it. I mean, I know that we'd be dead. We'd be literally dead. But you don't think about. I don't have those thoughts daily.
The thing that blew me away is the fact that you could see those things, those red bands coming off of the sun.
You mean like the flares?
Yeah,
Or-
the
yeah,
flares.
like we're looking at right now.
93 million miles away.
Yeah.
That's 93 million miles
You
away.
wanted to swear.
I did.
You
No,
wanted
I
to, that's okay if you did. That's okay.
93 million miles away,
Million
and we
miles
can
away.
see it. We can see it during this brief 1 minute and 56 second window for maybe once in our lifetime.
And why are we in the Goldilocks zone? Where that's comfortable. We're good with this. This is life giving to us.
Yeah, other planets, when it's a difference of several thousand miles, which in the grand scheme of the galaxy is not
It's
much.
nothing.
But that 1,000 miles is the difference of life and death.
Life and death.
So we're just, it's like,
And that's what this event does. It takes this abstract stuff and it brings it down into you. It's right in there. I can feel it.
man, what an incredible moment right here. So 2 different cameras right there. We had 2 different photographers shooting it, Brian Paninsky and Doug Tracy. They're in different locations, which is why one of them, there's already sunlight coming back,
Right.
and the other one
He was in
is still in
Wapakoneta.
totality. Wapakoneta.
Nabakaneta.
How can you not get Wapakoneta?
Wapakoneta, which is the birthplace of Neil Armstrong.
Which is also pretty dang impressive. That, like, what a cool spot to watch it.
For sure.
Like one of the guys that set foot on the thing that's blocking out the sun.
Right.
That's where his
That's where he
hometown.
was,
That's
his
where he
hometown.
was.
Nakamaniha. And
Wapakoneta.
I give them a lot of credit.
You give them a lot of
Wapakoneta
credit.
because
Wapakoneta credit.
like you don't want to take yourself out of the moment, but
Yeah.
you have to, and then you got to kind of go back and forth, and
And there it is.
whew,
And it's over. Just like that, it was over.
we both had a moment individually where we had the glasses off when we should have had them on. Because I
Yes.
heard you yelp, and I
Yes.
know I did it. I had done it earlier.
Well, because
I
also
took it off
because
earlier, and
you're
it-
so in awe, and you're like, and then you're like, go.
right. And then can I take them off here now? Yeah.
Put it back on. Take it back on. Put it back on.
But we're not blinded.
You can already see the light is coming back. I mean, it's already getting.
Oh, right, in our shot. Yeah.
It's already getting brighter.
And just that tiny little sliver. And that's why 99% here in Detroit was so different.
So
So
different.
different. Just that little itty bit.
My regret is that I didn't push people harder to go to totality.
Agreed.
Because I feel like I tried, but I didn't push hard enough. Like I wish, like my wife, for example, I told her, I said, you should go. And she goes, I'm going to go. Well, she's got a trip coming up.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of work she's got to do. She's like, Derek, you keep saying the traffic's going to be bad, which, by the way, we're going to talk about traffic in just a second.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm not going to take the kids out of school. It's going to be fine. I'm going to stay here. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's my regret. At that moment, I should have
100%.
said, no, you need to be there.
I agree.
Who cares about traffic? Who cares about anything? You need to be there. And I didn't do that, and I do regret that choice.
I had the same exact thought yesterday. Yep, me too. And because even the 4-hour drive home, even knowing that it would have been a 4-hour drive home with kids in the car, which would be hell on earth.
Oh my God, it would have been so bad.
Still worth it. I still would sit in that. Now I wouldn't be happy during those 4 hours.
Yes.
But it would be worth it.
Well, and here's why it's a bummer too, because there were people that traveled from pretty far distances.
Yeah.
And one of our goals for the day was to try to find the person who traveled the farthest.
This guy did.
And Alan was like, "You're never gonna find." You know,
No.
like it's gonna be. Well, you were like,
I
"What are
was
you gonna
skeptical.
do? You're gonna go walk around and just shout where'd you come from?" And I was like, "That's exactly what I'm gonna do."
What he's gonna do?
So I walked into the crowd and just started shouting, "Hey, where'd you come from? Hey, where'd you come from?" And we stumbled across
No. Wasn't it the first person you talked to?
the second person.
The second. That's incredible.
First person was like, "I'm from Toledo," and I was like, "Get out of here."
Get out of here.
The second person was like, "I'm from pretty far away." And so we met her, and we would like to introduce you to her. How
Fantastic.
far away she
Oh my
came
gosh.
for this.
I was walking around and I was like, hey, where are you from? Hey, where? I just wanted to see like where's the farthest somebody came from. Zarella, explain where you came from today.
I'm from Fort Myers, Florida.
She came from Fort Myers, Florida, to see when did you fly out? When was your flight?
Yesterday.
You flew out yesterday.
And I'm flying back tonight.
Tonight.
That is fantastic. Why did you choose Toledo?
Because, well, I live in Fort Myers, that's a small airport, and everybody's trying to fly. All the tickets are very expensive, so I started looking what is closer, and the closest airport that wasn't super crazy on prices was Detroit, and I figured it was only like an hour drive, so I rented a car, and here we are.
So Florida.
What a woman.
Florida to here.
What a woman to go on her own with a small child.
Yeah.
I mean, that's mom of the year.
Here's my concern with her. She had to leave Toledo to get back to Detroit to
Sure.
fly out that night.
Yes.
I'm worried she didn't make the flight.
That wouldn't shock me. We don't know what time she was going.
It took so long
Took a lot of time.
to get out of Toledo. So here is okay. So totality ended 3:15. The eclipse was over by 4:30.
Yes.
Most people left at like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yes.
We had to be live at 5, and we had to be live at 6, and we took off at around 6. We left at 6.
Together in separate vehicles.
Yes, and like the total crowd by that point was gone. Like everybody had left.
For sure. We
So
were some of the last.
in my mind, I was like, we've given a few hours lead time.
2 hours.
for people to thin.
Surely it's going to disperse.
So we're leaving in the car. It's me and Matt Phillips in one car, and here's the guys, by the way.
Yep,
Okay,
let's
so
show
here
the
you gotta.
band.
Okay, so
Wonderful picture, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sad that you weren't in it.
I know. So Alan, just having a great time. We just had a
Just
great
Beautiful
day.
day.
What a day.
Day of beauty.
So the guy with the sunglasses on is Brian.
Yep.
You drove with him.
Yep.
The guy, the other guy's Matt Phillips. I drove with him.
Yep. With Weatherboys headband.
So we leave same time. You guys are in front. We're behind.
Oh yeah.
And we are.
It's caravan.
We're FaceTiming each other.
Yep.
Because we had spent 12 hours together, but there just wasn't quite enough time together. We needed more.
Everybody I tell that story to, I just drop the FaceTime in as a little minor detail, and it stops the conversation. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Yeah, we FaceTimed almost the entire way home.
Right. To make the total time together that day close to 14 and a half hours. Just needed more of it.
Yeah.
So we're FaceTiming. They're in front. We're behind. We get to a spot. My GPS says turn. Brian's GPS says go straight.
Yes.
So we split off, and we're like, where are you? They said, where are you guys going? I said, my GPS says go this way. And I said, what time does it have you guys getting home? And you guys said like 8:15. And I told Matt, I said, ours says 8:07.
It did. You're absolutely right.
8:07.
You guys took the lead. It's not a game, but you did take the lead.
So we took the back roads of Monroe County to connect to 75.
Yeah.
They went west to US 23.
23. Yep. Exactly.
So we're FaceTiming, we're driving. All of a sudden, my map time jumps, which I expected because I expected traffic. But I also
Absolutely.
expected yours to jump too.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
Didn't jump. We were steady. we're just there, you know.
You guys are just
honorable,
moving.
steady, being where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be there.
Our time kept going in the wrong direction. So then I was like, well, now our time says 8:30. What does your time say? And he's like, still says 8:20.
Yeah.
I was like, well, now our time says 8:45. What does your time say? Still says 8:20.
8:20.
Our time kept jumping to like almost comedic standards. Take a look at, I took this picture. Welcome to Michigan. That sign says, welcome to Michigan. I took this photo. They were almost back at the station. We had just gotten into Michigan. Keep in mind, Toledo is like 5 miles outside of Michigan.
I could not believe that I thought you were messing with us. I thought that you actually were beating us, and you were doing this long game where you're like, we're going to make a joke about how we're losing, and then we're going to be at the station when they get there.
No.
It was so comical. I couldn't possibly believe it.
It took us 3 hours to go 15 miles. To go from Toledo to Monroe. And now keep in mind, we're stuck. We're in the back road cornfields of Monroe County.
Yeah, you are.
And everywhere we looked are brake lights. Everywhere. Dang road is just covered in cars.
Yep.
And the only solace was, we're all in this together. Until I learned, we're not actually in this together because you guys were already home.
Cruising.
You guys got home at like 8:20.
Well, things devolved before then. You know, like, car rides can be frustrating. This car ride was boisterous, fantastic, but slowly but surely, over the course of the car ride, you know, hour and a half in, this sweet man right here, look at that sweet little face, started to get a little sour, and I could tell because it was quiet.
I was cranky. Well, so for a few reasons.
I understand why. You have no need to apologize for it. It was a crummy. Can I swear? No, it was a crummy situation.
I think
it was
you
a
need to
poopy
apologize.
situation.
I think you need to apologize for it because this right here is what he kept doing the entire FaceTime. So. It's all fun and good. Oh, we're off by 5 minutes. Oh, you guys took the lead. Oh. When it became clear that we weren't going to get home until 3 hours after these guys got home, it's not funny anymore. And he's giggling the whole time. And I'm like, I sent them this picture. I said, we just got into Michigan. And all I see, because we're FaceTiming them, is this dumb idiot laughing at me, giggling. We just got to Michigan too. And I'm like, where are you actually? And he's like, we just got across the state line. I'm like, where actually are you? And he's like, we're pulling into the station. And I'm like, you're home? You're gonna go to bed? We're still 2 hours away, stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. I have to pee. I can't go anywhere. It's not like I can get out of the car and pee in a cornfield. That's not cool.
You could have. I wasn't even laughing at you. I was with Brian. I was with Uncle Brian, and he kept saying he's a very funny man, and so we were giggling the whole time. But the best part about it, I was laughing at you at this part. When we got there, we had to get gas, and we got to a gas station in Southfield, and it was the funny because like
8:15.
And these guys are getting real upset. And I'm still FaceTiming with Derek. And we get out of the gas station, and you lovely viewers, there were 3 different people who were like, the Weatherboys! Like, lavishing us with praise.
Would have loved it. I would have loved it.
And I'm FaceTiming Derek, and you know what he had to do? Because the guy was like, where's your other guy? And I go, he's right here! And so I put him on FaceTime. But no, Derek has to put on a face.
Yeah.
You gotta
how you doing?
Hey,
this is great.
All of a sudden,
good to see you. Where are you guys? We're still in Ohio. Still stuck in Ohio. We're gonna be home in 2 hours. I'm tired. I've been doing this all day long. I've been on TV now for 10 and a half straight hours. I just want to get home. And he's home giggly.
And then we lost him. I was like, all right.
No, I hung up.
I know.
I hung up. I was like, this is it. I can't do Giggly Allen anymore. I'm done with it. I'm hanging up. I love him. I'll apologize later when I'm not hungry, cranky, and have to pee.
Apologize, Ronnie. I was shocked you didn't hang up earlier.
I hung up the phone on him. And then Matt was so kind.
Matt was in such a good mood the whole time.
Well, and here's why I was so angry. It was my fault. I'm the one that said turn here.
It's not your fault.
And Matt was like, turn here? I go, yeah, turn here. And then I was the one directing, and then there's like 2 other moves where I was like, we could go straight or we could turn. I was like, turn. And like every move was wrong. So I was mad because...
You don't know that.
I do know that. I feel it in here. But like, it feels like I was the one that made the wrong choice, and Matt suffered because of me. And we all wanted to do was get home, and that's why I was so upset. I was mad at myself.
I can understand all that, but you know what the deep irony was? Nobody suffered but you. Matt had a fantastic time. There was joy in Matt's voice the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I apologize.
I think I was just tired and cranky.
Of course you were. It was a long day, but I'm still happy it happened.
Yeah.
It was still fantastic.
It was definitely a funny story. 4 hours and 5 minutes for us to get home. They got home in 2 hours, 2.5. It took us an extra hour and 40 minutes to get home.
Did you see that guy golfing on 75?
No.
There's a guy who pulled out his golf club.
Oh, because he was stuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's funny. All right, last thing I want to show you is this was unexpected for me, but when we were down there, the viewers of Metro Detroit were so dang cool.
Great.
And they kept coming up to us, first off being like, love your shirts, how do I get one?
Yeah.
Second off, telling us things like this, what this sweet lady said. You got to take a look at this.
Do we have volume to this one?
Yeah, we do.
That's good.
And why?
Start over.
Wait, where are you from?
We're from local, so I'm from Berkeley. She's from Brandon.
And why are you here?
We are here because of you guys.
We are here because of you guys, she said.
Do you know what's funny? You posted that on Instagram, and I shared it. And Mark said, haha, I graduated high school with her. How cool.
Oh, that's cool. It's just so
We're all connected.
You never know. Like, I mean, we do all these things that we do because we enjoy them and we think there's some value in them.
Yes.
It's really nice when it resonates with people.
It is, yeah.
And then you take time out of your day to like come, not only do the thing that we encourage you to do, to say, oh, you got to go see it, but also then to come up to us and tell us, the reason I'm here is because of you. Like that, it warmed my heart, and it wasn't the only one, and I'm just so grateful for her and for people like her.
For sure. It's astounding to me sometimes when people are like, I don't want to bother you. Can I have a picture? I'm like, shut up. You just
Get out of here.
That's a good. No, yes, please.
Unless you're stuck in 4.5 hours in traffic.
Yeah, then
in which case.
All
right. Well, what a day.
Do we
what
have
a
time
time
for my surprise?
Oh, yeah.
My surprise.
Yeah, and we didn't even talk about the Disney World thing. Do we skip that? I guess we can show.
My surprise is real quick.
Okay, I can show, and I can try to pull it up real quick while you're
guys
getting.
are gonna care too much. But while we were there were many crafts.
Yeah.
And look what I came across. We have a table here in the hallway of like throwaway stuff or free stuff. Usually goes in the trash. And I was walking in here.
Yeah.
And I found these.
Oh!
I forget which one was mine.
Yours was the white one.
I don't. Oh yeah, because this is crooked for sure. Mine was crooked.
Yeah, but also no. Yours won. Yeah.
Yeah, mine won. Mine
so
won.
That's yours. Yeah. Yes, that's
so these
correct.
we made these rockets and we launched them.
And yours went higher. Carl pronounced you the winner.
Yes.
Real quick, this is actually a great thing to end on. You might not be able to hear it. We'll try to talk you through it, but I'll crank the volume and see if it works. Okay, so stick with me. We're gonna see if this works here. Real quick, here we go.
In Egypt, yeah. And
7 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah, that's, I believe, in the 2020s. So, do you want to make a trip?
Yeah, let's go.
And the one in 2045, I believe, is going to go right over the most, the most magical place on Earth? Disney World.
No way.
Yeah. Yes. The happiest place on Earth. What do they call it?
In 2045.
Yeah, get it now.
Place on Earth.
Whatever it is.
So
there it is.
2020 or 2045.
Yes.
The eclipse goes over Disney World. We got back from this, and our boss said, we're sending you to Disney World in 2045. She committed to it.
Absolutely.
We got to go now.
Now,
it's 20-some years away.
I want to make sure that we have that 2045 correct.
It is correct.
It is correct? We're positive of that? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
it's correct.
Okay, because I knew it was around there. I know it's around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's two. So there's a miscommunication with. There is one over the United States in 2044, but that's only over like Montana.
Right.
And then the one in 2045 is the one that cuts through most of us.
And there's also one before that in the U.S. too, but that's Alaska.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is 2045.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Yeah.
So if you missed the Weatherboys doing Totality, just gotta wait a short 21 years, and we'll do it again in Disney World.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. And I want to go to Egypt in the 20s. 7-minute totality? I don't want to be done with this.
And in those cases, it's going to be Alan that gets stuck in 2 hours of extra traffic.
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
All right, everybody, we got to go. Thanks
Yes.
for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.